What do you get when you make a movie based on a game that's based on a true story? You get a movie. This one, Gran Turismo. What's up, Brooklanders? Today I'm reviewing Gran Turismo, the story of a guy named Jan, who he's beast at this game. He's awesome at it. It's a driving simulator, not a game, my bad, that's on me. He gets so good at the game, he does some training with David Harbour, bam, he's a pro racer. I'm gonna keep this one brief, I'm gonna keep it quick with you. This film's fine, it's alright. There are really good parts about it, and there are parts that I think are a little lacking. I think the sign of a really good actor, I'm not talking like an average actor, I'm not talking a passable actor, I'm talking a really good actor. You know you got one of them when an actor like that can make average dialogue seem amazing. And in this movie, that is David Harbour. David Harbour carries this movie from an emotional standpoint, from an acting one. He is leaps and bounds the standout of this film. That's not to say that the other actors are bad. There is no bad performance in this movie, but as far as like who is the standout, it's David Harbour. Like for a second, I was like, hey, if David Harbour can coach me to be a racer, I'll drop everything right now. I'll quit my whole life just so I can like spend time with him, you know? This movie does feel a little long though, and I will say that the first half of the film is not nearly as good as the second half. The first half of this film at times feels kind of like a Darman skit. You have literally, it feels literally like straight ripped out of a Darman skit, not in the way like it's shot or it's acted. It's far better than that, but it's like the message and the dialogue. Son, you gotta go outside and play some sports. I don't know why you're always sitting inside playing that little baby video game nerd shit, bro. You gotta get outside. You're never gonna make a living off of a video game. That's like literally how the dialogue is, almost word for word. Shut up, Todd. I can totally make it. You don't understand. It's a driving simulator. I can totally do it. Bloody hell, mate. The family drama doesn't really grip you, and there's always that like bully antagonist character that this film absolutely loves. There's multiple of them, and sometimes it feels like they're whipping out all of the cliche dialogue, like the let's see how he likes this and stuff like that. It's just like, dude, because it's just every cliche ever thrown at you, and sometimes it's like I chuckle, I laugh. If we're talking about the good parts of this movie, we're talking about the second half, and that's because that's where all of the racing goes down, and it's top notch. Ford versus Ferrari is kind of the pinnacle of racing in film recently, in my opinion, but this, while it didn't surpass that, it definitely got close. It's quick and it's exciting, and aside from like the bully characters who I mentioned earlier, stuff like that, it's 10 out of 10, it's riveting, it keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it's just entertaining too. Mix that in with David Harbour and Orlando Bloom, who were like on the side cheering him on. Oh, kid, you gotta talk to me, kid. What's going on, kid? That stuff's really interesting, and I really enjoyed that part of the movie. I think it's shot really well, the cinematography is cool, and Lorne Balfe's score is also pretty enjoyable. It sucks the first half of the movie isn't as good, but overall, I think this is a fun film. It's a fun film for the family. It's by no means perfect. I think this is a cool movie for like, I don't know about taking the family, buying tickets, buying all the popcorn to spend like $150. I don't know if it's like that good, but it's definitely worth a rent. You know, you make your popcorn at home, you rent it, get the family together, throw on a big blanket, eat some s'mores. You're not camping. I don't know why I said s'mores. I think that's a great atmosphere for this movie. I love PlayStation. Sponsor me. I'm giving Gran Turismo, the movie, the film, the true story, a 6. And as always, here it is on my tier list. Wow, check that. Wow, look at that tier list. That's a banger of a tier list.